Ndigbo makes case for Ekweremadu, tells Buhari and federal government what to do to save the lawmaker. The Nigerian government has been urged to mount diplomatic pressure on the government of the United Kingdom to transfer the trial of the former Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu to Nigeria. In what world? Please, let's be realistic. The request for Ekweremadu's trial on alleged organ harvesting to be transferred from the UK to Nigeria was made by the leadership of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Leadership reports that Igbo Social Cultural Group also accused Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, who doubles as the Minister of Justice, is biased and selective on the matter. In a statement signed by the spokesperson of the group, on behalf of George Obiozor-led Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide, Chidozie Ogbonna cited several cases in the past which he noted were similar to Ekweremadu's case, which the federal government waded in. The group also insisted that it is important for the federal government not to abandon Ekweremadu and is not left by himself. The Punch reports that further accusing the UK of conspiracy in the trial of the Nigerian lawmaker, the group insisted that since Ekweremadu made it clear he was applying for a visa for David Ukpo-Wamini as an organ donor for his daughter, it was wrong for the British government to subject him and his wife to trial. The group said, there is nothing beyond diplomatic redemption once the political will is there. It is rather curious that the AGF is making reference to Nigeria Child Rights Act more than a month after the court ruled that the donor is not a child. One would expect Nigeria to feel scandalized by the initial contempt by the British authorities in discountenancing an official document of Nigeria on the donor's age in the first place and feel disrespected by the continued refusal to grant a Ekweremadu bail for a clearly bailable offence. But you have different constitutions. I don't understand. Like, obviously, yes, there are probably international relations laws, whatever it is, that will probably merge these two, governments, and they find a middle ground. But the fact is, the crime was found in the UK. From the story, the individual went to the police station and lied about his age. So, on that ground, he probably did that because obviously in the UK, they don't use children to play. So, if you're going to talk about minors and the violation of minors, the case takes another... literally, child protection is huge in the UK. So, of course, in that way, it'll be very... they don't play. It's not even about, the UK government trying to make Nigeria look bad or they feel scandalized. What are you saying? Listen, even within the UK, social work, social care, the children aren't taken as just anything or anyone. No, there are so many laws, uncountable, trying to protect the life of a child. So obviously this is an international case, but the fact is the investigations are not finished and you cannot demand that the trial be brought to Nigeria. For what laws to be... what? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But again, investigations will come through, and I'm not saying that the UK is some innocent body whereby... I'm not saying that, but of course Nigeria should also keep up with the case and make sure that, there's fairness. If the man is found guilty, whatever the process is, at every line of the process, Ekweremadu has been in the Nigerian government, so there's probably some sort of privilege that he has for the Nigerian government to follow up on the case. But if anything, I think actually they will soon go to court soon this month, and so you would have more updates. But the fact is, trying to make the case back in the country, I don't think that is realistic or that would happen because, yeah. And again, we don't even know a lot about the facts of the case because we keep going back and forth on what the facts are. They say this one time, they say this another time. It is very long. Very long. So, at this point, what do you want to do? They also said that we reckon that Nigeria could never meet the same treatment to a British parliamentarian of Ekweremadu's pedigree. In some sense, I can see what they're saying. again, it's just world power, innit? It is world power. You cannot compare even the passport of a Nigerian and a British person is of different value. Let's just be honest. So again, a parliamentarian, of course, what do you think they take it lightly? No. And if anything, just on the grounds and the basis of the fact that, the UK has been seen to value their citizens much more in terms of just standard of living and how the country is and everything. Of course, we're not saying they have the cleanest of histories, of course not. But it's power here. And literally, what can you say? It's literally just power. You cannot compare the power that Nigeria has on a world scale to that of the UK. It just is what it is. You may call it fair and just, or try to justify. Well, I mean, again, it is what it is. But the fact is, Nigeria does not have the same power. And I just give the example just on the basis of just passports. I mean, you can't just say just passports. But yeah, passports are, it's identity around the world, how you travel, how you're even treated. And so, yes, given the fact that Nigeria is a country whereby, the mentality of the white man and all that in itself also plays a role, because anything that is abroad that is not of us, we tend to treat with higher value and higher respect. So, you know what? In fact, just turn around and even look inwards into your own country. But yeah, it's definitely unfortunate. I don't think Ohanaeze Ndigbo would have the required power to push the presidency or the government itself to do anything else. All they can really do is wait. Or I guess what they owe, Ekweremadu, is to get him the best of the best lawyers. Simple. Just get him the best of the best lawyers and see how he's defended in court. No one can give opinions as to whether it's guilty or not. I will not mention on the fact of the case. Until we get the results, then we can say. Until we get the results, and if, based on the facts, people feel, or the lawyers feel it's not right, they can appeal. So it's just, unfortunately, you can rely more on the British, legal system. Not that it should be, not that it's the same, or it's like the best, but they've just been more consistent in it's power. Literally, how else can you explain but power? Well, if you have another explanation, put it in the comment section below. And do not forget to like and subscribe.